48 Hours is looking into the death of a Wisconsin woman who prosecutors say was poisoned with eye drops. Lynn Hernan was found dead in her home in 2018 by her good friend Jessy Kurczewski, who told police she was helping to care for the 62-year-old as she struggled with a variety of health conditions. But prosecutors say Kurczewski poisoned her and did it for money. Jericka Duncan reports for this week's 48 Hours.
In October 2023, 39-year-old Jessy Kurczewski went on trial in a Wisconsin courtroom, accused of killing her very good friend, 62-year-old Lynn Hernan.
Jessy Kurczewski took care of Lynn during the last year of Lynn's life. Jessy was like an adopted daughter to Lynn, so Jessy and Lynn were very close.
Stephanie Rodriguez covered the trial for the CBS affiliate in Milwaukee.
She was going to doctor after doctor.
Friend Anthony Poza says Lynn's health problems had become increasingly frustrating for her.
And then she'd call me and say they can't find anything wrong with me.
At the trial, a first responder testified about what she found at Lynn's home.
She has multiple medication bottles that are within arm's reach, and this appears to be an unknown powdery substance left behind on a plate.
I remember hearing it from Jessy on the phone. Looks like Lynn, committed suicide.
Toxicology reports revealed Lynn had something very unusual in her blood.
The medical examiner found tetrahydrozoline in Lynn Hernan's system. It's the active ingredient in eye drops that, when ingested, can be fatal.
Prosecutors say Jessy poisoned Lynn for her fortune.
The state argued that Lynn Hernan was worth more dead than alive to Jessy Kurczewski.
But at trial, the defense contended this was not a homicide at all.
The defense argued that Lynn wanted to die by suicide because she was sick of being sick.
Lynn loved Jessy. If Lynn Hernan was here today, she would say, "Are you crazy, prosecution? Jessy's innocent."
And Jericka Duncan joins us now. Jericka, thank you very much for being here. So the idea is that the fortune, the money, was the motive. How much money are we talking about here?
So according to investigators, Kurczewski was able to take $144,000 before she died, $44,000 after. So they were looking at this as someone who was taking advantage of someone who was vulnerable, someone who lived alone. And she did have some health complications, but it really wasn't until this woman, Jessy Kurczewski, sort of re-enters her life, and she can't quite figure out why she has these other ailments and why she's feeling sick, and doctors can't really point to it. So, of course, as you heard in the piece, they found this very unusual high amount of tetrahydrozoline, which is what is also an active ingredient in eye drops.
Yeah, I never knew that eye drops could kill you.
Me neither.
Let's just start with that.
I knew that it could make you sick.
I did not know that.
And
so
it's not either, I just want to make sure that we're not saying that they can in terms of using them in your eyes. The idea was that she was using this with something else that she may have been, that she was drinking.
So what did Jessy's defense team say on her behalf?
So Jessy's defense team, in reference to that motive of money, said, listen, the reason why you saw checks written to Jessy Kurczewski from Lynn Hernan is because Jessy helped to take care of her. It wasn't uncommon for her to write her a check for her rent or her car payment or the IRS. I mean, there were different checks that looked as though they were written by Lynn Hernan to Jessy Kurczewski. But again, in this piece, you'll see, even though that Kurczewski did not take the stand, her story continues to evolve about what she did, why she was where she was, and what she knew in reference to tetrahydrozoline. Yeah.
Wow.
Very interesting hour.
yeah, it's a
Very
mystery.
interesting. Yeah, Jericka Duncan, thank you very much. Appreciate it. You can watch Jericka's full report, Death by Eye Drops, on 48 Hours tomorrow night, 9 Central, here on CBS and on Paramount+.